I think that the damage done to the United States' reputation as a safe country to be in and to visit by this administration is going to last decades, unless something really drastic is done by the subsequent administration. Since Donald Trump took office, you've seen scientists turned away from the United States. You've seen Germans being detained for not booking hotels. You've seen Australians and British citizens, just ordinary civilians who were traveling, being detained by the thugs at ICE and Immigration Services. Allegedly got 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds who crossed the US border without parents having to represent themselves in court because the Trump administration does not see fit to give these unaccompanied minors legal representation. You've got discussions of homegrowns being deported to El Salvador, along with the supposed gang members, most of whom do not have a criminal record in the United States. The US tourism industry is already starting to dip, but we're going to see more decline in that. I look forward to discussing that in a future video, because people in other countries no longer feel safe coming along. To top it off, recently you've got people like David Pakman, so like naturalized US citizens, being strongly advised by immigration lawyers not to leave the country because there's no guarantee that he won't just be locked up for trying to get back in. I'm very lucky. I've been on holiday to the United States twice in my lifetime. I went once in 2015 and once again in 2017. Went to Florida and Colorado, had a great time in both instances. I've always wanted to go back, but I kid you not, I have pushed back any potential plans to travel to the US by at least 5 years, possibly 10. Because even if Donald Trump is no longer president in 4 years' time, 2 years' time, a year's time, whichever, it's still not going to be a safe place to be. Like, you need to think about the individuals that are currently in the immigration services, running ICE, part of ICE, operatives and agents for ICE. They wouldn't be doing what they were doing unless they wholeheartedly 110% wanted what they were doing to happen. You don't sign up for a job like that unless you already have a deep-seated hatred of people who are different from you. Just because the guy they worship is out of office doesn't mean any of that's going to change. America will still have an immigration system staffed by far-right nutjobs, meaning that anyone coming from outside the country, and even the people from inside the country, are not safe and will not be safe unless a subsequent administration does something extremely dramatic, like dissolve the entire organization and start again from scratch. I genuinely don't see another way around it. When I last went to the United States, I was challenged by a border security officer because my name was spelt wrong. You don't need to know what my name is, but there are different ways of spelling it, and he said it wasn't the right one. He was sort of joking at the time, but I know that if I went back to America in 2025 and someone said your name is spelt wrong, I would find myself in an ICE detention facility like that, because there's no guarantee of due process or the rule of law or the consistent application of policy for anyone anymore. Therefore, the United States is no longer a safe place to be or to